Onegashimasu. Sensei Ralph Davis here from Tumbo Kenshi-kai Dojo. And today I have the pleasure of being in the home of my friend and dojo brother, Sensei Mark Mayfield.
Onegashimasu.
Today what we're going to do is we're going to begin to experiment with practical applications for the traditional blocks in Okinawan Goju-ryu. And the first block that we're going to look at is the first block that I started my channel off with, and that is Jodan Uke, or high block, or high receiving. Right? And we're going to introduce a concept that some of you may not be familiar with, and that is called meotode. Meotode simply means married hands. In other words, both your hands should work together as you execute the technique. They don't do anything apart from each other. They assist each other the same way in our everyday life a married couple should work together. Now, when you're doing these drills, safety always comes first. You want to make sure that you have some MMA gloves and elbow pads. We're going to be doing these lessons in phases. Today's just going to be what I call phase 1, where Sensei Mark is simply going to feed the jab to me and just leave it out there so that you can get familiar with the movements of the technique. And we're going to do this from what I call a consensual violence context. Karate was never meant to be in sports arenas, at boxing ring, MMA ring. It was never meant for competition. It was meant for life protection. But who says that you can't take the techniques found within the kata and use them, to spar or get into an MMA competition or some, other consensual fighting situation with someone else, right? So right now, Sensei Mark and I, right,
Onegashimasu.
we're going to go into our fighting stance, and we're going to start off in what we call, boxers like to call, an orthodox stance, meaning that I have a left hand lead, and if I'm right-handed, my power hand is in the rear, right? So Sensei Mark's going to feed me that jab, right, and I'm going to block, right? He feeds the jab, and I block. Notice how when Sensei Mark comes in, you see I wrote the hand that actually does the clearing. The clearing has that little spiral effect to it to knock him off balance. One more time on this side, boom, right? Because as you can see right from here, he's off balance. I got my counters right away, leg techniques, although we don't have that view on the camera right now, but my legs are in good position to, sweep his foot or do whatever it is I want. We're going to switch sides now to the southpaw position, because in karate you want to be ambidextrous. You want to be able to use fight on both sides. So once again, Sensei Mark comes in, boom, right? I step in. He comes in, boom, step in one more time, boom, right? Step in, and we're doing the block with closed fists, because as the punch comes in, you want to punish that arm coming in. In the Filipino martial arts, they call it defanging the snake, right? So one more time, we're going to review. Just one more. He comes in, bang, block, and we switch sides, block. Okay. All right. So that's phase 1. Next video, we're going to work on phase 2. Remember, if you like you're watching this on YouTube and you like the video, smash that like button. Provide some good comments. If you want, I take positive and negative comments. I'll try to get back get back to you. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn how to get in touch with me, I'll also leave my contact information in the under the description box in the video. Sensei Mark, you have anything to add before we go? Okay.
Onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu. That's it. Till next time, everybody. Be safe and keep training.